And then click this.
Yep.
Because we know I did that wrong. Oh, here we go.
Everybody's there. She's ready to get your sheets.
I do. There's a lot.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry about that. I was, you're my neighbor. I was in traffic court upstairs, so I apologize. Just give me 1 second. I'll get the sheets. Hopefully everyone can hear me. And then I'm just gonna read them in order. When you hear your name, just raise your hand and I'll ask to unmute you. Nancy Davis. I'm gonna unmute, or, yeah, very good. You can just unmute yourself. All right, ma'am, I'm gonna hear from the state first. They'll make you an offer and you can tell me whether or not you accept that offer, okay?
Okay.
Very good. This spot.
The state's offer is $255 in court supervision on the speeding ticket, and then we would dismiss per plea the registration ticket. No, I don't accept that offer.
Okay, the option when there's not a resolution for Zoom court is to reset it. Are you gonna be pleading not guilty on this underlying speeding ticket?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have to set you for an in-person hearing because we cannot resolve, traffic court, we can only resolve agreed upon dispositions. So that does not include trials via Zoom. So we can give you a new date. In this spot, do you have what that date would be?
I have pre-trial dates.
Let's, when's the Park District's next first appearance date?
I don't have that on me.
You don't know. Okay.
So how much would it be?
$255 in court supervision.
If I pleaded guilty?
Yes, and so court supervision means so long as you don't have another conviction, it would come off your, it wouldn't show up to insurance companies, it wouldn't show up to Secretary of State.
And then I'd have to show up in person?
You'd have to show up in person, that's correct.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
That's a statutory fine. So the fine, if myself or another judge finds that you were speeding, that fine is unable to be changed pursuant to statute. So that will be the fine no matter what, if you're found guilty or if you take court supervision.
Yeah, I know the ticket said that my title wasn't updated. So is that included with?
That ticket's gone. That ticket would be showed as dismissed, meaning that the state withdrew the request to have any type of disposition with respect to that ticket.
Okay. That's a lot of money.
The alternative is a conviction and it's $164, but that does show up on your record. Secretary of State sees it, insurance companies see it. So there's other implications that arise with respect to a guilty conviction. Supervision, as I said, it by statute is tied to the increased cost.
Okay.
And I can give you time to pay.
So if it is a conviction, then it shows up on my record, but if it's not a conviction, it's not on my record.
So long as you don't get another conviction within the time period.
Okay. How long can you give me to pay?
November 1st. Does that work?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You want to take that?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll have 90-day supervision. So don't get another ticket in that time frame, okay?
Okay.
All right. You can pay that at paytrafficfines.org, or you can get online at the Sangamon County Circuit Clerk's office and pay as well, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck, ma'am. Thank you. All right, Blake, Heather up next. All right. So you are registration expiration. Do you have your registration reinstated?
Yes.
Okay. Did you email that by chance, or do you just have it there? Do you feel comfortable showing it to the state online?
I do not have the new registration because it's not my vehicle.
What's your offer, Ms. Scott?
It'd be $255 in court supervision.
So I can set you for a new date where you could provide proof of registration. Is that with late compliance as well?
Yes.
Okay. So did you have registration on the offense date, which was April 30th?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to reset it and you have compliance, we can reset you for a new court date. But without proof of that today, their offer is $255 in supervision.
Which type, like, oh shoot.
So it can completely go
Other
away.
than a registration paper, what kind of document would I be able to show?
Oh, just proof, just your registration from the Secretary of State is all you need.
Okay. The issue is that that's not my vehicle and it's not at the house right now because it's my mom's car.
Like I said, if you want to get it from her, we can set you for a new date. And you can do it via Zoom again. There's actually an email that you can send it to beforehand, and then it would be dismissed on that new date.
Okay.
Or $255. If you want to just resolve it today, it's $255. That's up to you.
And how long would I have to do to pay that?
I can give you till November 1st if you want, but if you get another, that's up to you. But again, if you have it, then you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, and then so I could get it. Reset the court date, and then in the meantime, get the registration and email it to you.
Yep, email it to the Zoom evidence. There's an email address if you go to the Sangamon County Circuit Clerk's website. It's called Zoom Evidence.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. What's a new date, Ms. Butts?
For Zoom,
Yeah,
I think it could be any date.
right. How far in advance how long do you need to get that from your mom?
Well, I just need like 2 weeks
Okay.
for if I were to need to get approval off of work, but I could, if I have the registration, then I don't need to do that. But if we needed to set a new court date, then it would have to be at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks out?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even know what day it is. It's the 28th. So what is 2 weeks out? You will have to appear on Zoom. That's 2 weeks from today.
Even if I've submitted the evidence before.
Yeah. We could do any day, Monday through Thursday at 9 or 2 o'clock, if that helps with your work schedule.
Like two weeks from now today.
Yep. You want to do 2 o'clock or 9 a.m.?
2 o'clock.
Okay. Make sure you sign up for Zoom again, okay? And make sure you email it.
Okay.
So that's July 12th. But you do have to sign up for Zoom.
Is that for the AM or PM?
2 p.m. Okay. All right. We will see you then. Okay. You get what you need to do?
Yes.
Okay. Sign up for Zoom and email that over.
So how would I sign up then? Just go.
Just like you did today.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll get an email like that, like I did today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Thank you, sir. Jesse Cooper.
It looks like we might have some evidence.
Yes,
there.
ma'am.
All right. Did you email in?
Yes, I emailed my insurance and my new registration.
Okay. Miss Bots.
I'm waiting to
Okay.
see it. So
I emailed it about 3 hours ago.
different person. I think it's the wrong person you have pulled up.
Mr. Cooper. Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, you're okay. I just want to make sure I look at it correctly. Okay, we got the registration. That's good.
Okay.
And he is eligible for like compliance on the insurance.
What's the state's offer?
So the state's offer be a $280 fine, court supervision on the operating uninsured motor vehicle, and then just missing her compliance, the registration ticket.
Can you take
Okay.
that?
Yep.
Okay. How long do you need to pay that 280, sir?
As long as I can, please.
November 1st work okay?
Yes, that works.
Okay, I'll give you 90-day supervision and we'll go from there.
I appreciate.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good to go. Andrea, Miss Shadow. We don't have a video connection, but Miss Shadow, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, perfect. Do you have your registration?
I did email it
You did, okay.
or submitted it on the Zoom evidence link.
Would it come from what name? Oh, here it is. Down there.
Shadows.
Yes, Andrea and Michael.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. State would be moving to dismiss her compliance.
Okay, you are good to go and that is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You as well.
Thank you. Miss Root does not appear. Justin Ballo. Oh, that's okay. Mr. Ballo.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do you have proof of insurance?
I emailed it in.
You've emailed it in, great. Let's see. What would it have come from? Bub God?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just
That's
how
all
my
right.
phone set up.
Down. That's all right. Which is lucky guess.
Okay. State would be moving to dismiss for compliance.
Okay, very good. That will be showed for dismissed for compliance.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. And
Have a good day.
You
You too.
too.
Bye.
Thank you. I don't have, we have email. But our last, good afternoon. I don't have a docket sheet.
I don't have a file for.
Did your son go to Montessori? That's where I know you from. Okay. Nice to see you. Hang on, we're gonna look you up real quick. It's SCHACHT James.
I'm in the Virginia, not profound.
It looks like you did email something. I
Yeah.
just need to know what the.
With the charger. We don't.
Is his name on the list?
Yeah,
Chet.
James.
Yes.
You need the
Traffic number.
It's 21 PR 94 98.
It just looks like it's a registration.
74.
Yep. I think that was it. I think you're on. 1A right behind it. See where your little arrow is. And then he did email in.
Yeah.
His name.
Mr. Bates, Andy.
Yep, on Friday. Thank you.
They would be moving to dismiss for compliance.
All right, you are dismissed for compliance. Sorry, I didn't even unmute you. I'm sorry. Just talking at you. Okay, very good. Nice to see you. You are dismissed for compliance. Thank you. And then Miss Root doesn't appear.